Anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button for me. You guys are hyped for Tera. You know what to do. Smash that thumbs up. Smash it, smash it, smash it, baby. We are getting close. I am so fucking excited. I can't tell you guys how hype I am right now. But this is awesome. I'm just finally glad that stuff is coming out. We're seeing things, and guys, as you know. Hey guys, what's up? Tanek127 here. I had a few things I wanted to say before we get into this video, because obviously by the title of this video you guys can tell that this is very discouraging and depressing news about Tera for the console. I mean, it's not the most terrible thing in the world. The game isn't canceled or anything, but it's it's really not something anybody wants to hear right now. And I do want to apologize for not uploading much lately, and doing more streaming and ignoring a lot of the Tera questions and stuff like that. I was just trying to basically bring myself to make a video. If you hadn't seen on Twitter, I actually was taking a small hiatus from YouTube, social media, and all that stuff, because after the whole PAX disappointment and everything, I was just really getting burnt out on covering this game in general. So I did want to just take the beginning of this video to apologize about everybody with that. And one really big thing I hate, and I hate when it comes to covering news on this game, is disappointing you guys. That just fucking kills me. Like, forgive me for for swearing and everything in the video, but in all honesty it does. But we got news to talk about. Let's get into it. Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another Tera console video. And in today's video, if you haven't read the title and you're not already pissed, well, just let it be, let it out, fucking, scream at your screen, mobile phone, whatever you're watching this video on right now, because we do have some bad news. Yes, it looks like Tera console is being pushed back till 2018. I don't want to say pushed back though, because we don't know exactly how their launch plan is working. I'm going to read you guys this article. A billion articles have been tweeted to me. I've seen a ton of articles, but out of all the articles I've read, I find massively.overpowered.com or massively.overp.com the most reliable, because that's a source I actually know and have heard of. Like all these other ones that have been sent to me, I've never really seen them too much. Even one article I read, it literally had to be re-edited because somebody had to double check what they said and all that stuff. And I don't like giving you guys false shit. You guys already know that. So anyway, let's get into it. I will leave a link to this article in the description below. I'll put pictures up here of the article in the screen for you guys so you can read yourselves. But their article is titled PAX West 2017 Taking Control of Tera on Console. It says it's all about the controller and mass entertainment. PAX office visit last weekend included a hands-on with Tera on console. Now, I have played Tera before, and it wasn't a game I returned to with regularity, though I do return and dabble. Interestingly enough, though, after this experience, I have learned that many things might have been different had I been playing the game on console. As much as I didn't like and wasn't used to the movement, I didn't get the hang of, looking the direction I wanted to. I really enjoyed the combat with the controller during my demo. I discovered actually Tera's preferred combat is on the controller than on a keyboard, so I agree with the devs' words. It's Tera's true action combat that makes it such a great fit for consoles and gamepad controls. So how could I like the combat better when combat requires facing a target and I was having trouble looking the direction I wanted to? Because of a special feature added for console play. If you are in range, you can lock your camera onto the mob by clicking the right joystick. When you are targeting the mob, this kept my enemy centered in my view and helped me immensely. I was able to maintain the target while still moving and dodging throughout the fight. If I had been left to swing the camera around in order to fire my sorcerer spells accurately, I would have never hit anything, even the massive dragon. I did have to lock back on a few times when the massive bam flew up and jumped out of range. On top of the lock-on feature, having all controls in such easy reach for my small hands actually benefited me, as I used more skills than I often did on my keyboard, though I needed time to relearn all my skills and their console commands regardless. These helped make the combat feel more fluid to me and combos more intuitive. If I was surprised to find out that I enjoyed Tera more on console. I can only imagine that console players who have been hoping for the game to reach them will finally be pretty elated to finally get their hands on it. Closed beta for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 is targeted for the coming months with a simultaneous release on both platforms early next year. Okay, so as you guys know, early next year would mean 2018. So the first quarter of 2018 is when we would be getting the full release for Tera Online for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. However, as you guys can see, the article also says the full beta, the beta will be launching in the coming months, meaning sometime the end of the year. I'm gonna say October, November, or like everyone's thinking at this point, December, which is always a possibility. Like I said in the video, even discrediting one of the articles that said December. December was always very well a possible date because we only have a few months left in the year. But so the only bit of hope I can actually give anybody with this is that hoping my original theory about the beta is right. If it's one of those types of betas that evolve into the full game, meaning that the beta is actually just a version of early access for this game, then this really isn't too much of a big deal. Then if that's the case, then the game still technically launches in 2017. As just it'll be getting fixes and things will be added slowly throughout time. Just like how games like Paladins, Paragon, how Fortnite's working now, and stuff like that. You guys know how closed beta versions of games are. But if this is if this closed beta is nothing but like a few days, a week long or so demo, then I'm not gonna lie, even to my opinion, that's pretty crappy. The one thing that really just annoys me about all this is me and a lot of my community moderators, we for the Tera console Discord, which we've actually called now the MMO console Discord, we had to do a lot of digging and reaching out just to get simple info. The thing that bothers me the most is En Masse nor Bluehole, have bothered to provide us with any of these sources, any of this information or anything like hey, you guys are the ones showcasing this game. You're publishing it, developing it, whatever the case. And we have to go and search info from journalists that's already put all over Google that y'all just can't simply put on Twitter or anything. The point of this is I really am getting turned off by the way that this company's working. Like there's a lot of things we just have to go out, dig and look for, and that's just it's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to us as a console gaming community. In all honesty, it really feels like a slap in the face. Well, for a while, they could have been just tweeted something like this or whatever, because clearly there's no NDA on it. Every news article and their moms writing it all over Google. Like if you guys look up any type of Tera interviews from PAX West, they all say the same thing. 2018 and release and all that stuff. It's all pretty much the same. So in all reality, it's the thing that sucks the most is we have basically the same information we've had all year. Let's see here. The game's being revamped for console. Let's see here. The game's being redone for a controller. We're remaking the UI. It works so great on console. It feels very fluid with a controller. The true action combat is good for controllers. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. We have known this since the game launched on PC. They've been making this claim about this game since it came out. Tell us something new. Literally the only serious piece of new information we have here, besides the lock-on system, which I really think is a good feature. I'm really proud of that, and actually, the fact that you click in, like the right analog stick just to lock on, that actually brings like the comfort of like Dark Souls combat or something. I think that's really good. But other than that, the really only new piece of news here, we got all that, this whole article, this big ass event that, they went through and all this stuff. The only new piece of information we have here that we didn't know today was the fact that the full game's coming in 2018. Talk about fucking disappointing. Now, for the next part of the video, what I do want to talk about is the fact that we finally have clarification that there isn't going to be any crossplay with the console versions, with the console version of Tera online for PS4 and Xbox One, which I'm personally not really angry about. We have just a few quotes, a few things here from Denominator on the En Masse forums. I'll read you guys the conversation, what he says, because he's finally decided to speak up and clear up a few things. I guess it's finally, these articles are getting out. These guys are really just backed into a corner. Hey, it's time to finally say something. Forgive me guys if I really sound distasteful in this video. It's just because I'm really not a fan of how they're doing things. Like I love En Masse. I love these guys. Like their games, their style is cool. The community manager, Space Cats, he's a really cool dude. Denominator is also really awesome guy. But I'm just really not a fan of the way this company does shit. And this is this is I honestly think this is terrible. But he says I want to take some time to clear up a few inaccuracies about the OP source, as well as clarify a few things. Content parity. The console version will not be up to date with PC. Obviously, no shit, we all knew that. Every console MMO on the planet does the same thing. Woo. And the exact build we are launching with console has not yet been locked down. Meaning another issue we're having is Bluehole is being indecisive as fuck about the version they wanna launch, apparently. So I don't know. I guess that's another issue. The developers will need to pick a version and stick to it in order to refine and polish it ahead of release. So yeah, that just clarifies again that Bluehole's being a little indecisive. This makes it impossible for the console version to be in sync with PC, at least at launch. Our ongoing goal, of course, is to eventually bring them as close together as possible in terms of content and build version. Well, obviously, everybody, wants to do that. PC is always going to get content before console with MMOs unless they're crossplay. 9 times out of 10, that's usually how it is. ESOs, the same thing. Well, ESO ain't even that bad. I think PC and Xbox get it, and PS4 like less than a month later. Neverwinter PC, then console 2 months later. It's always, the same thing. Like, the only games I've literally ever seen get updates at the same time with the console and PC version, that's because they're crossplay, are DC Universe Online and Final Fantasy XIV. So that's, again, nothing new we didn't know. And he goes also to address cross-platform play, which I think, again, would have been cool, but you guys know that there are complications here, and we'll get into details of those in a minute. Cross-platform play. It is, in part, due to the lack of content parity detailed from the above. Cross-platform play will not be available at launch, obviously. Also, as many have alluded, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One do not play together, so even if we were able to offer cross-platform play, we'd need to leave one platform alone on the island, and this is not ideal either. PC version development on PC will continue, as well as En Masse's service of the game on PC in North America. I don't know why the hell people were thinking, the PC version was just going to get a big FU. I've actually never even heard anybody mention that, like on my channel or anything in general. Like that shit just that shocks me. I'm just like wow. So yeah, so they are going to explore crossplay as an option in the future and stuff like that. Denominator also goes to comment down saying that he would love to do it, if the opportunity arises. I'll leave that screenshot up here for you guys too. But anyway, guys, that's about it. Like I said, I'm really disappointed myself. I know a lot of you guys probably are too. I'm really sorry I had to bring you all this news, but like I said, guys, I'm here for the players and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but at the same time, it kills me to disappoint y'all. So that's why one thing, one reason I took a hiatus, and I've been dreading making videos. And of course, right after my hiatus, I come back and this is the news we get. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm not even gonna tell y'all if y'all enjoyed this video to thumbs up it, because fuck, I didn't even enjoy making this video. So if you're pissed, I completely understand. But anyway, guys, like I said, stay tuned. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna continue covering news on this game. Like I said, it's just hard to bring y'all heartbreak. But anyway, peace out, guys. Take care. Till next time, it's your boy Tech127. Later.